Hi everybody! Today me and my daughters went to SeaWorld Orlando. It was pretty hot, but if you get there early enough you can beat the sun. We happened to be here during Electric Ocean, which was super cool. You can rent strollers and wheelchairs. Depending on the size of the stroller will determine the price of the stroller. Tons of options. There's tons of wildlife everywhere you look. Like there's birds, there's fish, there's sharks, there's turtles, stingrays. As you walk along, you'll walk past the first roller coaster, which is the Manta roller coaster. Super fun. You kind of lay on your stomach like Superman so that you're kind of feeling like, I guess, a manta ray. And then as you continue walking, you come across the beautiful ocean aquarium. Tons of colorful fish in a little cave. You can walk down to a point where you're standing underneath the water and you get to see like the little stingrays and sharks swim past. Super cool. Keep on going, more fish, tons of stingray, tons of schools of fish, little sharks. Then there is the Journey to Atlantis, one of the water rides, 42 inches height requirement. You will get wet on this ride, so it's a perfect ride for a hot summer in Florida. Next up is the Kraken, 54-inch height requirement. Definitely worth checking out, super fun. This is my daughter's favorite, Antarctica. So as you walk through here, it's super cool. Looks like you're walking through, obviously Antarctica. There is the Penguins, the Empire of the Penguin ride. It used to be a ride, now you just walk through this cave-like structure building and you get to watch this little video as you first walk in, and then you keep going through this cool little colorful cave. Keep walking through and you get to the penguins. Now it is going to be freezing in there because it is the temperature that they prefer, but it is kind of nice after you've been walking around outside in that hot sun, and you get to come in here and cool off a little bit and see these cute little penguins swimming and eating. Next up is the sea lions. The Sea Lion and Otter Show is a must-see, super cute. Then you can go over here and feed a sea lion. It's $6 to feed a sea lion. You get a little cup of fish and you just kind of toss them into the enclosure. The birds will try to catch the fish, so definitely aim for the sea lion because those birds are not very nice. So after seeing the sea lions, you come to the Sky Tower, which is a slow ride that you go up and you can see the entire park. All along your walk, you're going to see restaurants, you're going to see bars, there's a coffee shop, there's ice cream shops, there's food stands along the way with snacks like popcorn and chips and things like that. And then there's tons of signs so you know where you're going. Next up is the Shark Reef. Tons of cool things here. You'll have the Shark Aquarium, Shark Encounter Aquarium, super fun. So you walk through, I love this, so I had to include this little quote. So you walk through this tunnel, you're going to see tons of sharks, all kinds of sharks. You're going to see fish. There's a couple tunnels like this. This one, the floor does not move. There's one up ahead where the floor does move. There's super pretty fish, tons of little Nemos. So this is the other tunnel you walk through. This is where you're going to see the bigger sharks. And you're going to see stingrays and things like that. This one is where the floor does move, so you can stand and just look up at the tunnel and see the fish swimming by, which is super fun, especially if you have little kids and you're carrying them around. You can go through these with your stroller, which is a huge plus for us mamas with little ones. Look at that shark. That guy, I had to get a good video of him. He's cool looking. Where's the other one? Yep, there's another one there too. This one's cool. There's tons of cool sharks in there. Next up is the Mako. The Mako is one of the scariest roller coasters I've ever been on, but definitely one of the funnest. Definitely check it out. Next to Flamingo Boat Rentals. So there's a lake in the middle of SeaWorld, and you can rent one of these little flamingo boats and ride around the lake and see different parts of SeaWorld. Infinity Falls is another water ride. This one is great. Take off that heat from the Florida sun. So you go in like a little raft. You go all the way around and then you come down this giant drop you definitely will get wet. People are soaking wet getting off of this ride. You get more wet on this ride than the other ride. Bridge here, you'll get wet from the water splashing. Next up is Sesame Street Land, perfect for the little ones, definitely because I have a 3-year-old and a 12-year-old and a 17-year-old. This is perfect for the 3-year-old and for the 12-year-old. There's little rides, train rides, a lot of rides that will get us mamas very dizzy very quickly, but the little ones love it. This one is fun, the cookie drop, 42-inch height requirement, so a little bit taller. Then we have over here, this is the Rositas Harmony Hills, lots of instruments that kids can play with. Here is Grover's Boxcar Derby. This one is super fun. I rode this one a couple times with both of my daughters. You go around once, but it's a nice little ride, definitely enough. Then here, this is my 3-year-old's favorite part of the entire park, the Rubber Ducky Waterworks. Super fun. And it gives us moms a chance to sit down, take a break. That's my daughter right there. She was having the time of her life in there, especially when it was like 100 degrees out. The slimy slider, heads up, that one will make you a little dizzy, but it's super fun for the little ones. This here is Abby's Flower Tower. This one goes up pretty high and then spins around. I skipped that one. Here is Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. This is us riding it. Love that roller coaster. So this is Big Bird's Twirl and Whirl. Basically just a spinning ride. Sit down. You can control how fast you spin. I also skipped this one. I have a very sensitive stomach, but I sent my 12-year-old on to ride with my 3-year-old. A lot of the rides do require just an older kid or a parent to ride along. There's tons of live entertainment, parades, a lot of character meet and greets, tons of live shows. There is the Dolphin Cove. My girls love the dolphins. So you can see the dolphins from the top, which is the nursery. And then if you go underneath, you can see the dolphin cave. This is the turtle trek. You see tons of turtles. If you walk through, you'll see a whole aquarium of turtles. We love the turtles. They're so peaceful just to watch swimming around. Definitely one of our favorites. Must see the turtles. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. If you have any questions or requests, let me know.